Hey Saints, welcome back to another week of SFHS Today. I'm Katie.
And I'm Devin. Last Thursday, St. Francis High School hosted the Mississippi 8 Jazz Festival. It took place from 8 until noon, and 8 schools participated. Katie and I spoke to some of the participants.
When did you guys join jazz band?
Junior year. Going into junior year is when we first got it.
I'm senior year. This is my first year.
Yeah.
We started high school jazz band this year, but we were all in middle school jazz band back in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Since 7th grade.
Yeah, both since 7th grade.
Why did you guys join jazz band?
Personally, I joined because I saw it as an opportunity to take my music skills to the next level and have that chance to learn all of the music theory and the stuff that makes like regular playing turn into the more professional playing.
It's just a fun experience.
Yeah. I had to do drumming and I didn't want to do it alone, so I had to find people to drum with me.
Because it's fun.
My brother was in it and it was fun.
Yeah.
How do you think you performed?
Really well. I think we did really good.
Yeah, I think we did pretty well. Some of the best playing that we've done on these songs, so yeah, it was pretty good.
I think we did well.
Yeah.
Last Saturday, the Monster Jam was back after 3 years in the new Viking Stadium to put on a show. Brianna Whitehead attended the jam and spoke with some students as well.
What was your favorite truck?
My favorite truck was Gravedigger. My favorite truck was Scooby-Doo.
Son of a digger.
How many times have you gone?
Like every year since I was little. This is my second time going.
Every year.
What was your favorite trick?
My favorite trick was Gravedigger's backflip. My favorite tricks were the wheelies.
The moonwalk. He saved it though.
Who did you go with?
I went with my mom and dad and sister and our aunt and uncle and cousins. I went with my family.
My neighbors and a couple of friends.
Thanks, Brianna. Speaking of shows, the holiday choir concert is tomorrow at 4:30 and 7:30. You can still buy your tickets at seatyourself.biz/St. Francis HS or at the door. Jessica went out and got some more information for us.
The choir concert is on Saturday, December 17th. We have 2 shows, 4:30 and 7:30. The 4:30 concert is sold out. There's about 50 seats left for the 7:30. All in all, we're going to sing for about 1,300 people this weekend, which is really exciting. There will be a few walk-ups available for 7:30, and we'd encourage any students to come and support your fellow student colleague. I just love the vibe of the concert. It's about an hour and a half of constant music. There's some really, really good music, some really beautiful stuff, and some really, 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 really big music. I love one of the last piece we're doing with concert choir has brass ensemble with it. It'll be a great way to conclude the concert. That, and we get to do mass choir pieces, and that's a lot of fun to have 400 kids singing all at the same time.
Choir has definitely made me more confident in myself.
My favorite part with Winter Concert is the mass choir pieces we do at the beginning and the end. We do a song called Lo, How a Rose in the beginning, and at the end we do Peace, Peace interspersed with Silent Night, and those have always been my favorites since the beginning, since my freshman year, and it's my 4th year doing it.
Thanks, Jessica. Also, for people in the mood for more Christmas music, there's a band concert on December 20th, which will feature all the bands. Also, if you're interested in performing live, the talent show may be right up your alley.
Auditions are January 4th in the choir room right after school, and the show is January 9th at 7. Lauren and Raina went out to get us some more information.
So the talent show is coming up and we're really excited. It's a great way to showcase all of the talented students that we have in the building. We love any kind of talent people have. Sometimes it's something you don't see very often, lost arts like tap dancing or something. Sometimes it's a group dancing or singing or playing an instrument or things like that, which is really cool.
So auditions for the talent show will be January 4th from 2:30 to 4 in the choir room. If you have a conflict, cannot stay after school, we can have them during Saints time. You can talk to Miss Cascaden. The talent show, the performance will be after school on January 9th at 7 p.m. in the PAC. You can vote, so whoever wins performs in the Pep Fest. We'll have first, second, and third place, and there will be a cash prize. It's voted by the audience, so bring your friends and family. Yeah.
But basically, we do the talent show for a couple reasons. We have a lot of talented students in our school, and this gives them an opportunity to show what they have and to express themselves in a different way than what they might do during the school day. And what goes on with it is we have to publicize for it, we have to reserve the space. For judges, we like to do some people on student council, but then also we're gonna have some people who aren't on student council, just to kind of get a mix. And then also, when it comes to the actual talent show, we have different ways of paying for votes. So initially, when you go, you get a certain amount of votes, but then if you really liked a certain act, then you can pay for more votes up to a certain amount. So we have to figure that out. And then also we usually like to have the winners play in the Pep Fest or perform in the Pep Fest, so then the whole school can see if they don't get a chance to see at the talent show.
It's a lot of work to put on. It's kind of, I call it controlled chaos, because at any given time it's kind of getting ready for the next thing and the next thing, but it's just such a way to highlight all of the talent that we have in our building and give people an experience that they'll never forget. You know, being out on stage and being the soloist is such a cool thing. So.
Thanks for that information. Staying on the topic of music and shows, let's go to Brittany and our 5 minutes of fame this week, John Quale, who is a freshman who is in theater and in Bridge Street Singers.
Student celebrities everywhere, this is why you should care about 5 minutes of fame.
John is an upbeat, bubbly, excited guy. He always greets everybody with a smile. And he's got a little sass to him. I like it. He's a lot of fun.
Trying to be as good as everyone else.
John did a great audition. His audition merited his membership in the varsity group, even as a 9th grader. He, as well as 2 other 9th grade young men, are a part of that, and they earned their spot because they did great auditions and they did hard work in 8th grade.
I was really shocked and overwhelmed and happy. This is my 2nd year. The schedule conflicts, because sometimes, I have to go rush to get food in between.
Thanks, Brittany. With the new year approaching, families have many traditions and different ways to celebrate. Different cultures may celebrate different ways. Chi went out to talk to some people about their traditions for the upcoming Hmong New Year celebration that will be held today after school.
Hi Saints, I'm Chivu from SFHS Today. Little did you know the Hmong New Year celebration is happening this week. Now, the Hmong New Year Celebration usually occurs around November, but we're bringing it to you today, right after school, from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Here's a couple students with some more information and traditions. Can you talk about the Hmong New Year Celebration that's happening at school?
Yeah, so it's today from 5:30 to 8:30 in the NPR. We're going to have a lot of performances, a fashion show, ball tossing, and good food, so you guys should come.
Well, every year they host this big thing at the River Center. It's called Hmong New Year. And every year, my family, we go there, we attend there. We wear traditional Hmong clothing, and we just go there to listen to the dances and the performances that are there and the cultural music that they have over there. It's very fun. I got to meet my cousins from California, so it's a pretty big thing. Yeah. Other than that, that's one of the biggest events that all the Hmong people know about in Minnesota.
We usually have like family gatherings, so everybody would like bring like certain dishes. Like we would have like a potluck, so we make it's actually a Vietnamese dish, but it's called pho, and like a lot of Asians we make it, so we make that a lot. We usually make that like every weekend, so it's kind of like a normal dish for us, but it's just like a giant bowl of noodles, and we just kind of like maybe have like a movie night, or we just kind of like sit there and talk and catch up on things. Like some of my cousins from Wisconsin would come up and like talk to us and like hang out with us, but that's basically all we do.
Thank you, Chief. For students who are looking for leadership opportunities, Youth Teaching Youth is accepting applications until December 21st. Get information in the health office.
So I'll tell you a little bit about the Youth Teaching Youth It's Your Choice program. I'm the advisor for that program here at the high school. So the Youth Teaching Youth It's Your Choice program is where we have 10th, 11th, and 12th grade students here go into the 6th grade classrooms at the middle school and teach the students there about how to make good choices. And it's a once a month program from January through May this year. And really it's just, providing those 6th graders with a positive role model and somebody that comes in and teaches them about making good choices. So students can apply for enrollment by coming to the health office here at the high school. There are application instructions. You actually have to go onto the 4-H website and download the application. It consists of you have to apply and become a part of 4-H, which there's no cost to that. And then there is you have to write why you're interested in being a part of the program. You have to get a parent recommendation letter and also a teacher, a coach, or an advisor recommendation letter. All of the application materials need to be in the health office by the end of the day on December 21st. So additional information, it looks really good, of course, on college applications, on resumes that you do volunteer work and participate in these programs. It also provides you with a really good opportunity to become positive role models for the youth.
Before we go, Jessica put together a little top 5 to get everyone in the holiday spirit.
For Christmas is you. Cheesy.
Last Christmas.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Carol the bells.
Okay.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
That's all we have for you this week. Sing.
Hey Saints, I'm Martin.
And I'm Genuine, and this is sports.
The varsity gymnastics team started the season strong with an exciting win over Rogers. The junior varsity team played hard, but was unable to come away with a win.
This leads us into our Athlete of the Week, senior Morgan Goebel. Let's go to reporter Alyssa Franchino, who's got more information.
In gymnastics for 10 years now.
How was your season last year?
There was a lot of mistakes that I made in the beginning, but I learned how to fix them by the end, so it went good the last couple meets. I practice at Cambridge or Big Lake with some of their girls, and then I also practice at the place that I work 1 day a week with the girls for about an hour. I like that it's an individual sport, but you're still a team, so you can push each other to keep going.
Do you have a favorite of it?
I like bars or beam. I like bars because you just kind of swing all around, and then beam, you just have to know that you can stay up there. My best event is probably beam because after you're up there, just as long as you can balance and concentrate, you're good.
She cheers them on and is always there for them.
I think the best thing about being captain is that I can try to help my teammates as much as I can, and I try to make everyone laugh, and I just have to try to keep pushing everyone to the best of their ability, and I think it's kept me a little bit more positive during practice, even when I'm upset.
She's always there for her teammates and she always tries her hardest.
Also at that meet, rookie Felicia Bartel won first overall on bars. The team had a conference meet yesterday. Results will be posted online.
The boys' basketball teams had a busy week, as well with the varsity boys beating Stillwater on Thursday 61-52. They also played St. Louis Park, falling to them 55-51. Reporters Sarah and Nastia talked to head coach Ryan Halge and some of his players for more information.
I guess I'm kind of biased. I think it's the greatest game ever invented. It's a lot of fun. You get to run, jump, there's offense, defense, passing. So, I don't know, I like basketball.
Well, I played basketball my whole entire life. When I was like 6 or so. So yeah, just a thing I love to do. I love my teammates. Every day's a blast. Practice is fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
We're all right. We're 2-2 right now. We lost to a really good Tartan team last night. We beat Anoka and Stillwater, dropped one to Spring Lake Park last Saturday. So we're all right. I think we have a chance to compete in our section in our conference. So we've got a long time to find out. Our captains right now are Jared Carta, who's one of the toughest kids I've ever been around, and Genuine Matthews, who's by far the fastest kid I've ever been around. And they're two great leaders. And we got some other really good seniors that are good leaders as well.
I've been playing it since about 2nd and 3rd grade, so I'm just excited to go through the high school season and hopefully finish my senior off with a bang. We had a vote with all the guys on the team, and they picked me and Genuine Matthews as captain. I like my team a lot. We've been playing together since elementary, traveling basketball. We've really grown together and just built a lot of good relationships. Mainly the teammates, all the bus rides, pre-game stuff, just growing together with the guys. It's really been a fun experience.
You know, I'd love to get a section championship and a conference championship. We'll see if that happens. We got a long ways to go. We'd like, it's always fun to see your team get better from beginning to end. And so as long as we feel like we're a better basketball team in March than we are today, then I feel pretty good about it.
Hopefully in the end make it to state. We feel like we're a strong team, one of the better ones in our section. So just keep growing, keep improving.
Yeah, we have a great group of guys. It's great to see fans come support us. Our kids work really hard. I think we play a fun style. And so if you get a chance to come check us out, come check out a game.
The girls' varsity basketball team also had a game against St. Paul Central on Friday, where they beat 59-55.
A couple weeks ago, the girls' varsity played Mounds View, the same day the school suffered a terrible tragedy. 3 girls were in a car crash before school, and 2 tragically died. The 3rd crash victim was in the hospital.
Situation. I think our basketball girls were really concerned because they felt really bad for the students at the school. And so we brought flowers and they presented those to the other girls on the team. I think that made the kids feel more comfortable too that they were playing against. So I think that was kind of an icebreaker and made everybody feel better. So,
how do you think the parents felt?
I know the parents on the other team were very appreciative because they came up to us afterwards and thanked us for that. So I think it meant a lot to that school to have the support of our school.
And can you go more in depth about what you said about Mr. Austin?
Mr. Austin, he never takes kudos. So he came on a Friday night away game, which typically we don't have to have our administration there. His daughter goes to that school, so I think it was really awesome that he was there to support his daughter and her friends there, and then also sat in the St. Francis cheering section and supported our girls as they played their game. So Mr. Austin is awesome.
The hockey teams also had a busy week, with varsity boys playing Duluth Marshall on Tuesday and girls who played Rogers on Tuesday as well.
Boys wrestling had a meet yesterday. Scores will be posted online. The wrestling team also has an invitational meet today in Rochester. They also go against Rochester and Dassel Cokato on Saturday. That's all for sports this week, Saints.
Have a great weekend.